Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Richmond review, where we will be reviewing a frustrating and kind of heartbreaking, not super heartbreaking, but pretty disappointing result against St Kilda in the gather round. Literally finished about an hour ago at the time of recording. We lost 60-67. We kicked the same amount of goals as St Kilda, 9 goals each, but they kicked 13 points and we only kicked the 6 points, which is ultimately what led us to the loss. So let's just get straight into this and talk through the game. Now, I do this every week, by the way, so you can watch them all, but this one hurt because that first half we should have kicked more. We just should have kicked more. The second quarter, the first quarter, yes, we got way ahead and we shot out. We should have kicked more goals. But then you can also say St Kilda should have kicked more goals as well. So it's a bit of a he say, she say kind of vibe where, yes, we kicked less points, but I still think we just didn't capitalize on that opportunity in the first half. And in that second half, you could see as soon as that ball was bounced, in the third quarter, St Kilda looked on. And they were inaccurate in that third quarter to start with, and then they finally got some goals on the board. In that last quarter, we nearly got it back in the end, kicking 2 points. Rushed behind, Sonsi got it touched, and Taranto touched as well. Really frustrating end. I thought we weren't the better team, if I'm going to be honest. I thought we relied a lot on brilliance. You know, Shea Bolton was absolutely phenomenal. The tap as well to Tyler Sonsi, who kicked an amazing goal. I feel like we relied a lot on brilliance, where St Kilda, I feel like, deserved the win. And I'm going to be honest about that. So, in terms of what we learnt, what we didn't learn, what's good, what's bad, what we learnt is we are a competitive club. Yeah, it's on a neutral ground. We're playing against St Kilda, and we've got no Bolter and we've got no Lynch. And that, by the way, really showed because Lafau, Celts, he really struggled. He was competitive and combative. You know, he would crush packs. But he just wouldn't present and he wouldn't read the flight of the ball correct. Little basic AFL things that he didn't do correctly. Kaczynski did all right, but he's just not AFL standard. I'm just going to be completely honest. And I think Hawthorn fans know that as well when they got rid of him, that he just wasn't quite at the level. Lafau and Kaczynski only kicked the 1 goal. Sonsi as well. I thought Maurice Rioli was brilliant. I mean, he had some crunching tackles, some amazing tackles, which lifted the mood. Alongside 2 goals, he obviously kicked the opening goal. And like I said, Shea Bolton with 4 goals, great marks, little tap to Sonsi, outstanding. For me, he was man of the match. He looked like he was floating on air. Really, really good. I also thought Dustin Martin was amazing. Dustin Martin was, that first half, he looked immaculate. He had that, I think the last quarter, he got the ball on the run, left boot on his non-preferred boot, kicked a stunning drop punt to the lead of Celts, and he just paused the run because he didn't read the flight of the ball. And it would have been an amazing play. But Dusty was great, and he was a great leader. I thought Nate Curvis was arguably our best player as well. Nank and Ron Marshall had a phenomenal battle. Thought Nank got the better of him. Nank, he was just great at getting in defense, getting in those holes, in those pockets, and giving us some stability because they looked dangerous up forward. Membry looked dangerous. I thought Membry got the better of Loston, but I still think Loston was one of our best players, despite saying that. They looked a bit dangerous, especially in the second half, where Nank said, fuck it, I'm going to be going back a little bit more and helping out there. But the problem when Nank does that is who's going to go forward and do the damage when there's no Lynch or Bolter. Anyway, he was really good as well. Taranto was great in the midfield. He's continuing on a brilliant season where maybe he still needs to work on a couple of things. He needs to work on his disposal use, his efficiency, his influence. But he's been our best midfielder. I thought Jack Ross was really good as well. He's looking somewhat revitalised under Adam Uze. And overall, they were our good players. Kane McAuliffe, he debuted as a sub and he did his ankle, which was really unfortunate. But he had a really good start to the game, I thought. McAuliffe, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I thought it was really good. And obviously Dow did his ankle. So we've got 2 more injury problems there, which is very much concerning. We just got so many fucking injuries all the time. All the bloody time. What else can we learn from this game? I don't know. I like I've sort of said before, I'm not concerned about this game. I'm concerned about next week, because if I am correct, and I'm just going to double check this, next round, I believe we are playing the West Coast Eagles at home. Indeed, we are. Their home, Optus Stadium in Perth. We are playing the Eagles. That's going to be massive because, gee whiz, if we lose that, we're the laughing stock. We are going to be absolutely. It's not going to be a fun weekend or fun year where we will remember it as the team that lost against West Coast. It won't be good at all. At all. In terms of other players that were good, I thought Tom Brown I thought was actually really good. I should mention Tom Brown. I thought he had a breakout game, the young defender. Jack Ross seemingly flowing well and is, coming back into the team. Jack Graham, sorry. Already mentioned Jack Ross. Seth Campbell's looking really exciting as a young player, I think. That's pretty much it. I didn't think anyone else was. I thought Pickett was really poor. I was not happy with Pickett, and I think we got to drop him. He doesn't give enough effort. Fucking hell, he doesn't give enough effort. I thought Mansell was absolutely non-existent. No offense, Mansell. And I think Celts, like I mentioned, probably time for him to go back to VFL if we can find a tall forward to replace him. But then in saying that, does Jacob Kazitsky deserve to stay in the team? 1 goal, 9 touches, 2 marks. Is that good enough? I'm not too sure. Celts had 1 goal, 1 point, 7 touches, so 3 less, 2 marks, but he had the 2 tackles as well. Celts does provide that sort of defensive physicality in the forward line. But we got a lot of questions about what we do with our forward line, especially against a West Coast Eagles team that have outstanding key defenders. That's probably the only good part of their team is McGovern and Barras. So we're going to have to work around that because we can't let them roll free because that's their biggest weapon. We have to have someone to negate their influence. So maybe say, Celts, you're a tagger next week. I don't know. Team statistics, we were very inefficient through disposal. We had over 5% less disposal efficiency, than St Kilda, 69.3 to 74.6. So that's a problem. And I think efficiency inside 50, we ran at 30% and the Saints ran at 41. So around an 11% difference there, which is ultimately the difference. I think, though, especially like expected goals, how much can you capitalize on momentum and those inside 50s is really fucking important. And we're just not doing that all at the best right now. We had more tackles. We had more, I think we did a lot more better. I really want to check on the free kicks. We lost free kicks, 21 to 23. Absolute shock. We're last again in the free kick count. Frustrating game. We should have won, but we didn't win, which is fine. Whatever. It's not fine, but we weren't expected to win on a neutral ground as well. We battled well. We're looking good. I think Adam Muse is getting better, and the team's getting better. And once we get these injured players back, our experienced players back, we could start cooking. And maybe, just maybe, I know we've won 1 game, but just maybe we could push for the 8. Maybe. But, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in another video.